Hello and welcome to Saturdays for the Boys podcast with your hosts Adam, Avery, and Mo.
Hello.
Today we are going to talk to you at the start with the Ford Ranger truck.
Yep. So?
Not the old one, the newest one that Ford decided to release this year.
I remember I showed Adam the other day, like 2 days ago. We were here, I was right there, you right there.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
Adam has a strong opinion about how he thinks it's fucking stupid.
Hold on, let
I
me see
got
another picture.
a picture of it up right here in front of us.
I got the specs on it here now, too.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a conversion of the Chev Colorado.
Yeah.
Headlights from a fucking Fusion, and just all around dumb looking.
Yeah, it comes from the guy who all he wants is an old Dodge Ram. That's it.
Yeah, there's not as many fucking electronic fucking features to it. Easier to fix.
Okay. Just because it has so many electronic features of all this shit doesn't mean it's bad.
I didn't say it wasn't good.
Well, but still.
I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying my personal preference is it's easier to fix. It's easier to understand. If one light comes on in your dash, nowadays it could be your fucking heated seat.
Yeah.
20 years ago, it was, hey, your brakes are probably gone.
I don't know why.
20 years. Sorry, Moses. You're saying 20 years ago they had ABS brakes.
I'm just saying, if a fucking light came on, there was an actual problem. Not your ass would fucking be cold fucking 8 o'clock in the morning driving to work.
Okay. Alright.
Who fucking knew? Fucking privileged people.
I don't know. Looking at the truck itself, my personal opinion is that it's too round. It's like almost.
Nothing's really cornered off and sporty looking, but it's not supposed to be. It's a truck.
Well, just what I mean. Like cars.
Look at the Raptor. The Raptor's a sport truck.
Yeah, but that has more like points coming to an end like that. I know what most of them know. It is really not enough, but I think what Adam's talking like with the whole like kind of looks like a Colorado. I can understand it, but a Colorado, I'd say is a little bit bigger, and like I find the Colorado is like it looks like it has a lot more height.
Well, it's just the cab, and the fenders and the hood. I mean, it look like it. The front end don't really look like it.
I think the grill looks dumb.
The box
I hate that. I will agree with that. How big the grill?
Well, the boxes, there's a grill. The grill is sort of like a Toyota, new Tacoma.
So you have
Tacoma.
Yeah, new Tacoma and stuff like that.
Do you happen to have the specs there now with you?
I do. So there's the XL, the XLT, the Lariat, Lariat, and that's pretty much it for them. But I'm sorry, I'm trying to find these exact specs here. So, just a quick skim through what this forum is saying. It says the only engine offered for the North American Ranger will be a 2.3-liter direct-injected four-banger with a twin-scroll turbocharger. I think that's pretty badass to have a twin turbo in it, but that's even smaller than what you get in a new Fusion.
The only cool thing about that is the turbo.
Yeah, no, I agree about that. It will be mounted to the 10-speed automatic with 3 overdrive gears. That's kind of cool.
With a four-banger, you'll never reach them.
Well, if you're hauling stuff, yeah.
If you're hauling stuff, you're putting it in the gear for either fucking torque or whatever have you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm here reading through a whole bunch of this nonsense, but it doesn't even really matter. I can tell you all of, like, the fuel economy and what mileage is in the car, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, the looks on it. What's your final opinion, Adam?
I think it's fucking stupid.
Alright. Well, what's your final opinion about the looks and...
My grandfather used to always drive a Ford Ranger, so I guess I'm used to like the older, boxier looking style to it. So having it round out, I'm not used to it. But I'm happy to see that they're actually bringing back older models that they stopped making. So that's nice and
Well,
forward.
even with their old Bronco. I'd rather their old Bronco than their new Bronco. New Bronco looks stupid too.
Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure everyone here rather an old classic compared to any newer stuff.
Except for Avery.
Oh, except for Avery over there.
Just turned on a supercar.
Well, yeah, they're cool. Like, I'm not saying I'd prefer the new Ranger or prefer the new Bronco. I'm a fan of the old Bronco, but personally to me, the old Ranger was just I just saw it was just like a normal small ass pickup. That's all it was. If I were to be interested in a pickup, it would be, obviously the newer ones. Like I like the new GMCs. I like the new. I can't say Fords, but I like the new Chevs. Like I really like the new Silverados and the new Colorados. I like the way they look, but I don't know. But when it comes to this Ranger, looks okay, I guess. But I'd prefer neither. I'm not just whatever.
Yeah, it's I don't know. My brand of car was always with Dodge. Personally, I'm not sure about you two. If you had a certain brand of car, you always go back to. But mine's always was Dodge. And nothing against like Chevys or Ford, nothing like that. It's just what I grew up with was always the Dodge in the driveway, so that's my preference. I'm pretty sure Adam over there, he also grew up with his father owning a Dodge.
I grew up with diesels and everything. Dodge was always the best in my eyes. Since I got my license, all I've been driving is GM. I had a Pontiac, GMC Sierra, now I got a GMC Jimmy. Whatever he gets is always going to be garbage. It's always going to need repairs.
Nothing's going to last forever, though.
No. Well, you know what they says? Not driving your car to keep the kilometers low for resale is not fucking your girlfriend to keep it tight for the next guy.
Yeah, very true. So, should we go on the next topic?
Yeah, you were saying earlier the other day about the, you say Dodge is planning to make an electric Challenger, or?
Well, actually, I don't know the full details on it, but I think from what I'm just looking and skimming through this guy's review on it was already made.
Huh.
This was existing with the new Demon. Or the new, or not the new, but with the Hellcat or the Demon. It looked like a Demon, but it could have been a Hellcat. But, with some hybrid technology into there. So it had the classic V8 supercharger with the supercharger, and then there was also added the electrical motors to it.
Oh, that's probably for the all-wheel, like what the Lancer done, or the Evo.
Oh yeah, it probably was.
Chances are.
Oh yeah.
If you got a gas-powered engine, 9 chances out of 10. If it's a gas-powered engine, V8, under the hood, all gas, but then they do have electrical components into it, like electric motors and all this other stuff. 9 chances out of 10, the electric motors are for whatever 2 wheels are not powered by the gas, and there's either electric motor on either side, power for the all-wheel drive system.
Mm-hmm. Or I've also heard of the V8 or whatever the engine you got in there powering all the wheels, but then whatever, like let's say it's turbo or supercharger, whatever turbo lag that is missing, the electric motors all pick up for what the turbo is missing.
Well, they could have it for cruising too. Once it gets up to a certain gear and you're cruising and you're
electric
staying
mode.
at this certain mode. I don't know, like the new Corolla's got it. New Sierra's got it too. They're in 8-cylinder going uphill and all that, and when you're cruising at a certain speed, they drop down to 4.
Yeah, so like I have the forum on here. So the title is "An electrically assisted Dodge Challenger could be the future of muscle cars." This is what it says. This is from Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye. It's looking like the future of Mopar's pony car. The Dodge Challenger is an electrified one. Despite Fiat Chrysler's SRT division, surging forward into the number 2 slot in segment sales, behind Ford's Mustang, with masterful marketing of the Hellcat platform. The days of this fire-breathing V8-powered muscle car look numbered. The reality is those platforms and the technology we use does not move on, said FCA CEO Mike Manley at the Detroit Auto Show. They can exist as you get into the middle of 2020s.
Speaking of that, because I'm curious now, because you said that one's going to be electric, but also up here on my screen I got the 2019 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red Eye. Is made of ingredients from other Dodge Challenger models, namely the Hellcat wide body and drag race inspired Demon. The Red Eye apparently gets the Demon's largest supercharger on a beefed up 6.2 liter V8 with 808 horsepower. So that's my curiosity is, can you get gas and electric, or?
They have to.
Because what I'm saying, it's like hybrid, but is that what they're going with?
When you think about a Dodge, you don't really think of electric motor, electric powered, or anything like that. You think of your gas, your muscle, your Dodge and Ford and Chev and all them. They built like any car company, they built it up from scratch, all gas and power.
Just the basics.
Basics.
Air, fuel, and spark.
Yeah. But when you look at when they came up to the turn of the century, getting on with all these other cars that are more advancing, a lot of them stopped going for the more gas powered and started going for economy and environmentally and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they're doing this to get more, this is better for the economy. Blah, blah. It's really just I in my opinion, just to keep up with other companies, because this Dodge isn't the only one that's doing this, right? It
for sure is. If the other companies weren't doing it, they wouldn't be doing it.
Oh fuck no, they would not be doing it. No, it's all competitive. That's what the car selling is, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I won't say no to it. I mean, I'm the type of person that's open to change and open to stuff that's, kind of unique and different with the cars. Like a hybrid, yes, I understand, but just thinking, even just somebody who doesn't know a lot about cars or just doesn't know a lot about car history, one of the biggest branding to muscle car, they're either gonna think of Camaro, Mustang, and Challenger, right? To somebody who doesn't know squat, but they know what a muscle car is, they're gonna think of something either old or new. It'll be either the Mustang, Camaro, or the Challenger, and all of a sudden you explain to them, oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna be a hybrid. You need to kind of think of it. A Challenger is gonna be a hybrid. Jesus.
No, when you think back on the classic muscle cars, them becoming hybrids, unheard of.
Oh yeah, it's just, they didn't even know what a hybrid was way back when, in the 70s.
No, but even now, people are more accepting the change, and they're caring about the environment more than they did 50, 60 years ago.
Oh, obviously.
But electric muscle cars, not even Dodge doing it. It's been hinted.
You just saying that was weird. Electric muscle cars.
Yeah, I know. Electric muscle cars does not sound right. Anyways, even there's been hints going around that I've been reading that apparently Ford itself is making an electric Mustang.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yep.
Now, does Chevy just happen to be making an electric Camaro too to keep up, or are they sticking old school? That's my question.
I want to, I think they'll get, being the last one to not do it, think of it from the side of money. And let's say you're the owner of Chevy, right? Let's just say, if you do not hop on the bandwagon for making your muscle or making your newer cars really hybrid or electric or whatever the fuck, if you don't do it, a lot of people are going to look at it as like, this is going to be the last known muscle car to not have gone hybrid at least once. And they'll be kind of, let's say there are 20 years in the future, that'll be collectible, right? But if they do, like you said, Adam, people are more open to change nowadays, and, well, like me, if I had all the money in the world, that's how I'd be thinking. I'd go buy one. Whether you turn electric or not, oh wow, this is kind of unique. It's a muscle car, but it's also electric. But if they never did it, oh yeah, I'm buying this because it'll be unique because it was the only muscle car that never went to electric. But I think either way, they're fine. They're Wait, should we go on next topic or no?
I'm still thinking about like the electric this moment. Because what was it? See, I don't know how I feel about electric. Because I have seen footage of electric cars keeping up with gas-powered cars.
Oh yeah, because they're all friggin' torque. That's all they are. They're all torque and, obviously horsepower, but...
Well, most of the electric cars are torque and acceleration. There's no real speed to it, only acceleration and torque. I seen that in one ad that I was seen, or a review on a different car. I can't remember what it was, but it was an electric car.
Tesla?
No.
Okay.
It was pretty well all electric car.
Okay.
It was pushing 700 horsepower, and you could use it for off-road and towing, all this other shit pretty well. And it could beat regular gas, say, Amy's big black 8s and all this other stuff. Beat them in a quarter mile because they got a better acceleration, they got the torque, they got the grip on the back. Now they got all this computer stuff, changing their bag ride height and the front and the back to make it so that they got more sag on the back so that you get more traction on your back two wheels if that's what's driving it, or more on your front if that's what's driving it. And then it's all your acceleration going up. It's not even really the speed. It's that eating up the competition.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing I recommend to like anyone, even the viewers and stuff. On Netflix, I'm not sure if it's still up there or not. They had a show called The Fastest Car. The Fastest Cars. And they basically put 4 racers against each other on a drag strip. And they raced the best car they got against a supercar. So from Lamborghini to whatever. But all these other cars, like the other 3 races, because one is the supercar, the other 3 are sleeper cars, as you would call them. But there's one episode they do where they pin diesel versus electric versus gas, like the regular engine versus a rotary engine, whatever.
Versus rotary?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like 4 different types of engine types against each other. See who will win. If you want to see like the difference between like the 4, I say give that a look. Look that up and see one what people do and take the time to do to their vehicles to make that engine type or fuel type go to the limit. And 2, to see, well, fuck, you probably got one personal favorite anyways, from gas, diesel to electric. So you see if it wins, or fuck, you even see how fast the electric is, because apparently the guy in the episode himself is, during the time of that episode, I'm not sure if it's changed, but he had the fastest electric car. He made the fastest electric car, yeah. So I recommend watching the episode.
I have a question. I could be wrong, but like, is Mazda still making rotaries?
I would assume.
Do you think so? But like, you don't. Out of all the Mazda commercials I've seen, I have not once seen advertising the fact that they put rotary in them. the Mazda 3s or Mazda 6s, like their SUVs.
Well, they mightn't be making new cars with rotary engines stacking. They might they might still be making the engines for replacements to their old RX-8s, RX-7s, and stuff like that. Or they could be making them compatible for engine swaps in the future for whatever don't have rotary.
Yeah, they could be making the parts for like the rotaries. Do you think they should put the rotaries in the newer Mazdas that come out?
They might as well.
Yeah, like I think they'll be pretty popular. I think they'll be pretty cool. I mean, the rotaries has always been like, unique to have. Because they're barely out there. Only one manufacturer, which is Mazda, has one, as far as I know, at least.
Fusion. Fuck the work, man.
You're early.
Some people,
some people say they're easier, some people say they're harder. It all depends on your skill level.
Yeah, and like I guess your wide known knowledge.
Yeah, and
that's like anything with a car, though. If you look at it, you can go to school to be a mechanic, or even grow up being taught by your father, grandfather, even fucking neighbor, for all I care. Learn how to do something on a car, but like you got different aspects of the car. You got people that work on the engine, like spend most of the time on the engine, stuff like that. And body accessories, interior design, like on the car itself. And like also like lift kits or shocks and springs and stuff like that. So like even mechanics and stuff like that, they all got their own special skills when it comes to the car they're working on anyways.
Right, I think it'd be pretty cool to work on a rotary. I mean, I know the basics. Like, it needs the obvious things like fuel, spark, and air. But I mean, I don't know. I remember the first time I ever encountered a rotary was Christian, and with his R8, and that was pretty interesting because I remember I went over to him. I didn't know nothing about rotaries, and I literally asked him, I was like how many cylinders? Like, is it the V6, something like that? And he goes, there are no cylinders. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? So yeah, that was my experience. That's anything. I didn't even look at the engine bay because at the time I wasn't really interested. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool if Mazda came out and just actually promoted if they came out with a rotary. I'm so interested in it.
Wouldn't be too bad.
No. So, next topic?
Yeah. What else do we got here? You were talking about a supercar, actually.
Yeah, about the McLaren. I'm pretty sure Hennessy came out and did a modified version of the McLaren 600 LT. And I thought that was really kind of cool because I love hearing about how Hennessy came out with this. Actually, I just watched a video not too long ago about the history of Hennessy.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was really interesting about where it came from.
Car itself. They say it was brand.
A McLaren 600 LT.
600 LT.
And then type of Hennessy, I guess. But a Henny.
Let's do it. I gotta say, it doesn't look too bad, though.
No, I love McLarens. McLaren has been my favorite supercar company. They've always have been, like, over Lamborghini, Bugatti, like Ferrari. Like, I've always loved McLaren. I love the way they sound. Even saying the word McLaren sounds nice to me. Yeah. But that was pretty cool. What was it, like, over 800 horsepower?
I'll look at specs there now for you. But I would definitely say it's over 100.
Oh, yeah.
What's your go-to supercar if you would pick one?
Wouldn't buy one.
I didn't say buy one. I'm saying which one catches your eye.
Okay, if somebody offered you a supercar and you for free, pay all the monthly payments, do everything, which one would it be? Like,
Don't matter. I can trade it in for a truck.
Of course.
Yeah, go for your trucks out or something like that.
Yeah, fuck. More the better.
So you're not gonna answer?
I'm not one for supercars. You know, local from yeah, they're alright. Practical wise, they're no good. No good for me.
Well, we're not looking for things being practical, Adam. We're just if you had to pick,
If I absolutely
yes, gun to your fucking head.
If I need it,
yes.
It's not like, yo, motherfucker, take a supercar, or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yes.
Get me one of those new fucking Mexican ones. One of them. It's a Vuhl. V-U-H-L. However you pronounce it.
Vuhl.
Well, yeah, a couple years ago, Mexico came out with their own supercar and proved that supercars can be made in Mexico.
Really?
My name is Sandra Champon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm paying my.
Hi, Sandra.
I'm paying my Ford page wants to tell me about Sandra. So.
Sandra from Ford.
They said it was a Volt.
Vol? V-A-L? Or for U-L?
V-U-H-L.
Oh, that sounds familiar, I think.
It's not E, I don't think.
We're just currently searching up what.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. I've seen them before.
So
Yeah.
V-U-H-L. That's how you fucking spell it. Okay.
I'll probably take one of them just because if someone tried to rob me, there's this whole startup routine that you gotta do.
Oh, like a passcode type thing.
Well, you gotta undo the fuel cap, and then you gotta put your key to some pad for the ignition. You gotta flick 2 or 3 switches and push a button and she starts. If you don't do it in that synchronized order, it won't start.
Wow, yeah, that's that'd be awesome. I would love to have a safety feature like that in my car. Like,
Actually,
I could set it myself.
Audi has that with their R8.
Yeah,
Seriously, with it's a whole bunch of buttons on the steering wheel you have to press for it to even start up. You put your key in, turn it all the way in the ignition, like you're gonna start like a normal car. But when you put the key in all the way, then you gotta type in like a passcode, like the volume button or all this nonsense on the steering wheel. And after that code's done, then you can press like the start button. Yeah,
just picture getting in my car now and going, turn the key so much, and then having to go volume button, honk the horn twice, cruise control, volume button again, volume up, volume down, volume up, volume down. There we go.
Mowing his driveway. Meet. No, I'm just starting my car, guys.
Oh, my luck, I can't even remember the passcode yet. I'm going at the time. So I'd probably get aboard the car and be like, fuck.
Already on tech support with Audi or something.
Yeah.
And then try turning it off and on again. Well, that's the fucking problem. I can't turn it on to turn it off.
Actually, I got the specs there for the top speed anyway. With the Haley's favorite little car there. Top speed is 328 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
Here. Or 204 miles per hour.
If you live in the U.S. What's the torque and power, man?
620 for torque.
How much torque power do you have? Like some shaking around 620. 620, friggin'
frames per second.
Yeah.
Per second, yeah. Oh, you know that, boy.
So, what kind of engine does it have? Can you search that up? Like, what kind of engine does it have? Probably a V8 or something, isn't it? Or a V10.
It says V8 right here. Well, I'm looking at.
That's the normal 600 LT though. Huh.
Light as fuck, but it looks good. So all 3 of us actually got our own vehicles, like normal human beings. Yeah. But we all got.
Oh, one second. So you're saying normal human beings must have a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should at least try driving once if you haven't. I'm just saying.
That's fair.
If you're 8 years old, jump in the car, twist the key, don't turn it on all the way, put it in neutral. Let her go.
Let her roll down the driveway into traffic.
Well, I rolled into a couple trees when I was 8, so don't really matter.
Did you actually?
Yeah, Dad got really mad. I got my ass.
That's not right, son. You can beat the fucking front off the car.
Whose ass, actually? The ass of the car.
What car?
I was an old Cavalier. Jumped in, jammed me there for just playing in the car, jammed it in reverse. Went on down. She never had any safety features. See, that's what's so good about the old cars. You could fucking put her in neutral, no key in the ignition, no nothing, and she'd roll. She'd go on.
Oh yeah, I'm sure your dad was very thankful for having no safety features back then.
Oh fuck, he loved that car too. No, something I can't remember.
It wasn't the tree feature.
Yeah.
You guys can go first.
So yeah, we have our own vehicles, and we're just going to talk about what's going on with them at the moment, because we all currently have more issues than the others with our vehicles.
Fuck you guys.
So, but I don't know if you want to go first, or I can.
Yeah, mine's pretty simple at the moment. Until I figure out something else is wrong with it.
There's
always going to be a problem.
There always is, right?
But no, my car itself, the alternator seized up there the other day.
You're welcome.
And Adam over there had to fucking show me how it was done, or tell me that fucking...
Poppy show you.
Yeah, Poppy show ya. That's his famous catchphrase right there. Poppy show ya. It fucking proves the point.
I told you.
I can't stand it.
I told you a week ago what it was.
I just didn't look at it. But no, yeah, took the belt off, Adam did. And gee, started my car just like that. She would not start. Turns out the alternator was seized, so the belt wasn't turning. And everything fucking, I guess you can say seized up, or stuck in place. But now I also got the flex pipe that needs replacing, and tail pipe.
Probably down pipe.
Probably the whole fucking exhaust system, to be honest with you.
Get it back in the hole.
Put something fucking loud and annoying on it.
Right.
Gotta wake the neighbors up somehow at 1 o'clock in the morning when it comes home.
Me.
But I think that's most of my problems at the moment. There's nothing too major.
So what's going on with my car is, well, besides... Hang on. Shut up. Well, if we're going to talk about which vehicle, you should be talking to him. But...
Oh.
So anyways, what's going on with my car is I have a 2010 Cobalt, and what's going on is I hit a curb, several months ago now, by some arsehole cutting me off. I slammed my brakes, but me slamming on my brakes obviously locked up the front tires, and I ended up sliding over and hitting a curb. Anyways, besides a slightly bent rim, which isn't even affecting the wheel alignment or the wheel balancing, later on down that... You guys, shut the fuck up. Later on down the road, what is happening now is there's like a knocking towards the wheel well, maybe far passenger right side engine bay area of it, like knocking when I'm turning. Not like what you're hearing right now. And that's what's going on. I think I need an oil change soon. Every time I put it on the brakes, so I'm going fast, it like vibrates like.
Maybe he should slow the fuck down.
Anyways,
you should definitely change your oil.
What?
Okay, you should definitely change your oil.
Doesn't need to be changed yet. Soon though.
No, but you know what I'm saying. Definitely change your oil. Look at your calipers, your brake fluid. 9 chances out of 10 she's not getting the full capacity of the brake fluid on her piston in her caliper. And I told you, check out your rack and pinion.
Well, we haven't done that yet, and you said you were going to give me a hand with that. Remember, we were in our driveway, I was dropping you off.
Yep.
And we tried to look at it, and we couldn't look at it. We were out there with our flashlights in the cold.
Yeah, and I'll give you a hand and look at it.
Alright, but first, we need to fix your car, which we're going to get to.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're not done yet, and your car is decked. So...
Which one?
Just one?
Yeah, which one?
Okay, I thought you said just one.
Oh,
so say.
Yeah, just one.
So, in my other car, which is I won't even say actually, because I don't know. I feel.
Yeah, just keep it a secret for now.
Okay. And right now it's in the shop, and I just currently just bought it. Just registered in my name and everything like that. It's really nice. And so that's gonna be a summer rig, and my Cobalt's gonna be a winter rig. So what's going on with that one is, as of right now, it needs an oil change. It's currently running on gas that is from 1997, and wheel bearing, all around brakes, and I'm pretty sure that's it. But that needs to be done before it's even parked in the driveway, so I can fix it and restore it and clean it all out and take out that dumbass license plate that's on the very front, which says "Don't laugh, it's paid for." Fuck.
Not sponsored by Mommy and Daddy.
It's not. Fuck you. Well, it is, but shut up.
I wasn't saying that. I was just fucking.
Okay.
I had a bumper sticker that did that.
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah.
Don't laugh, it's paid for?
No, not sponsored by Mommy and Daddy.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, no, well, Pop is paid for everything right now, but I'm paying them all back in full when it's all said and done. But anyways, that's what's going on with my vehicles. Adam!
Oh,
What
yeah.
about yours?
you
You got your list out there?
Yeah, I got more.
So what's the history? What's on the go?
So, a couple of years ago, I got a 2007 GMC pickup.
I wish you could see this fucking list you got right here in front of
Anyways,
This isn't even for the pickup.
me.
The pickup will be longer. Just the codes is longer.
True. Anyways, bought the pickup half of nice family and all this. I didn't treat it right at all, pretty well. I kicked myself in the ass for it. I needs new transmission, new box, new brakes, new suspension. I gotta put a lot of work into her, so she's gonna be my project rig. Now, I think unless I sells her. But, in the meantime, I bought a 2004 GMC Jimmy. I got it at a deal for $600. Probably should have known something was fucking wrong with it then.
Well, we did, we didn't think it was gonna be that much wrong.
No. I was told transmission line and the bearing. Done 2 bearings. Went to the shop for inspection, transmission line.
Which was just yesterday.
Yeah, I just got that done yesterday. Yeah, she needs rotors and pads on front, rotors, pads on rear. Handbrake shoes and hardware. Transmission lines. Rocker panel done. Body mount. Steering oil arm.
Okay, still going.
Brake cables. And the radiator mount.
That's some lists you got there.
All that gotta be done now before the week's out too, so.
Yeah, which just say we can get done.
Easy enough.
Well, if we have all the pieces in front of us, yeah, I think we can get at least half that done in one day. If we did Adam did when we did.
I just gotta get the 2 fucking mounts done. I'll put her back in the garage. I don't give a fuck.
To get the rest done, it's gonna cost you a lot more money.
I don't have the time.
What's wrong?
Working.
Plus, we can't get all the parts till Sunday.
After work, I gotta fucking weld up the fucking mounts and shit.
Yeah, so we'll go at it.
How are you getting the mounts?
I'm just gonna fucking fix them.
I said the mounts were gone. We have to replace them.
The mounts are still there. They're
I
just not where the fuck.
Okay. So you're gonna weld them up tomorrow?
I'll either weld them up, fix them the best I can, or fucking make new.
Okay.
Keep what I can out of it.
Fair.
The recording program that we're using kind of just froze for a second there, so I'm not sure if there's a little section if it cut it out or if it just load all in. I'll find out now during the audio.
Yeah.
Just in case you guys, listening, just all of a sudden did it just cut? Just give me your information there.
So what are you saying? Are we good now?
Oh yeah, we're good now. I'm watching it. I've been watching it the whole time. It's all of a sudden just stopped there.
No, I mean are we good at roughly an hour? Yeah. So what do you say, guys?
Well, we're 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
I say give it another 10 minutes and we'll call it a night.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm down. So, what else do you guys want to talk about?
You know what? I think about you, Adam, when this conversation comes up. The dumbest fucking shit you have done in a vehicle.
The dumbest shit I've done?
Oh, I like this one. Hold on, we can record for another hour.
Yeah.
You go, yeah, listen, I can go all night long about dumb shit that I've fucking done in a vehicle.
In the vehicle or with the vehicle? Both, let's do both.
I could do both. I could do a vehicle with another vehicle. I only own one of them.
Your ex cannot be an answer either.
Oh, fuck.
Well, Adam, what was the quote you said earlier? If it has wheels or...
If it has tits and tires, I can make it squeal. If it has tits and tires, I'm gonna have a fucking problem with it too. But, one stupid thing I done. Off top of my head, it'd have to be probably doing, I don't know, easy 60, 70, 12 o'clock or late at night in a Mitsubishi parking lot. I went up to look on the back lot, and the back lot went from a flat degree up onto a bank, and it had to be maybe a fucking 45-degree angle. Something that was pretty fucking steep, and I smoked it. I almost bent my K-frame up and everything. It was mad.
That was in the car, wasn't it?
That was in the car too. Yeah.
Wow.
I bottomed out the truck, according to the axles.
I'm not surprised.
That was fun going. That was.
I'd say the stupidest thing for me. Maybe I don't know if it was a stupid thing, but the first thing that came to mind when Will mentioned trying to do, like, it was the stupidest thing or whatever, was I was just after getting my car several years ago, and me, Adam, and another one of our buddies, Daniel, decided to. I don't remember whose idea was to sleep in it. Whose idea was it?
That was yours and fucking Kelly's.
Oh, okay.
I was like, boys, let's sleep in the house. It's right there. No, I was a fucking bad guy because they wanted to sleep in the fucking car.
We ended up leaving you in the morning.
No, we left Pelly.
Oh, okay.
We went in and left Pelly in the fucking car. Pelly comes in like, you guys are fucking assholes. And here we are, sprawl out and fucking cross the bed, pass the fuck out.
Yeah, I remember that. So I was just after getting my car, and I don't know if you guys know, but a Cobalt is not a big car. It's not even a medium-sized car. I'm pretty sure it's known for being, like, if you labeled it a small car. I think it's a small car. Right? Would you say so?
I was quite shagging wagon.
Jesus. Okay, so, I don't know. I think the Cobalt is not actually, like, kind of classified as a small car, but
I drove a coupe.
three of us, well, two of them were not, the smallest people in the world. But we all decided to try to sleep in the car during the wintertime and try not to get carbon monoxide poisoning. So,
You guys are fucking stupid.
Oh,
yeah, right? Adam, why did you even think of that idea? We could have died.
I don't know, because I'm fucking stupid. I mean, I just heard my story about fucking floating through the parking lot and bring up solid on a fucking hill.
So anyway, because of Adam's stupid idea to get us all sleep in the car,
yeah,
we were freezing our asses off throughout the whole night, and then I'd wake up in the middle of the night, or somebody would wake me up in the middle of the night and like turn the car on, or I'd wake up and be froze, and I'd turn over, look at Daniel, which is in the passenger seat, and be like, I'm fucking froze, dude. And Adam fucking conked out.
Yes, I was definitely conked out. I had 2 fucking sweaters on, 3 t-shirts, a fucking hat,
a blanket or 2,
2 fucking pairs of pants on, fucking 3 pairs of socks, fucking pair of shoes, and a blanket. And I had a big old trapper hat on too.
Dude, you were asleep most of the night.
No,
yes,
I wasn't.
You were.
No.
You didn't say anything then. Throughout the whole night. Well, me
no.
and Dan were talking at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
No, because I was asleep then.
That's what we were talking about. I woke up every like half hour throughout the entire night.
I woke up like almost every 20 minutes. There was 1 hour that I might have got a solid hour of sleep.
Alright, well, I remember it as, I'm not saying a word the entire time.
Yeah, because it fucking sucked. I was after bitching and
Pissed
complaining.
off to even talk.
I was fucking already after bitching and complaining before we even got in the fucking car. Like, oh, this is gonna suck. No.
I know that was pretty dumb of us to do. So I had the driver, Daniel had the passenger, and I think Adam had the best in the back. Because he was actually able to lie down. I know it's a short car. I've tried to lie down in the back before.
And he fit perfect.
I did not fit perfect. God, no. For me to stretch out my legs have to be out the window. But still, you were able to lie down. I wasn't even able to lie down. I was like sat up in the fucking thing, and we couldn't even put the seat all the way back because my seat would have been in your face. So I think Daniel had the best that night.
Yeah.
I think so. He'd probably argue with us if he was here. But.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
What was the time that you took your car, like, not even off-roading, just up an unplowed fucking road?
Okay!
I love this story.
I don't.
Well, this story.
I was trying to be nice, trying to show you guys a cool place that you guys never heard of, and it looked like the snow was like not even a foot.
Oh, it was pretty bad when you stop and you're all like, I think I might get stuck. What do you guys think? And the two guys say, yeah, you're gonna get stuck. Fuck it, I'm gonna go anyway.
Yeah,
got a point there.
But we live to tell the tale, and it's a good story. Do you regret it now? No.
No,
It's a funny story.
It's a funny story, yeah.
Okay, so are we...
dumb story, but
Fuck, doesn't even tell it.
We'll tell the story. So it was all three of us on my car, and it was, a couple years ago now. And I decided to show the boys a place up where's in Paradise that has not it's a cul-de-sac. There's no houses up there yet. It's all woods, and it's fairly deep-ish into the woods there, and it's all paved, nice paved place, and I don't know. It's nice to go up there. And a lot of fucking skeets go up there and fucking do ski shit. But anyway, it's
Explains why you guys are up there.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, skeet galore over here. But we decided to go up there, and I want to bring him up there because it's a nice spot. I was already there before, and in winter time, so I decided to go up there, had all of them there with me in the car, and asked them, oh yeah, because it obviously wasn't plowed. There's no houses up. There's no nothing. All that was up there was probably like a couple skidoos and a couple quads maybe. But anyway, the way the snow looked fine for me to go over, so I'm gonna go over like I've already explained. I asked them what their opinion was, and I said, fuck it, let's go anyway. I got almost all the way in. I was about another 7 seconds in. It's never another 7 seconds before I was fully in. I was trying to gun it, and lo and behold, I ended up bottoming out, and all, like, the front two wheels were, like, had zero traction, like, they were barely touching the ground at all, because I had to go through all the snow. And I won't keep the story long, I'll try to keep it short, but we ended up getting stuck for about, half hour, 45 minutes. We watched stand-up comedy on my phone on Netflix. And,
waiting for a guy to come haul us out. He got his rig stuck. We tried getting his rig unstuck, and you stole all the fucking bows and shit that we were sticking under his tires.
I didn't steal all of them, I stole a couple.
You stole the majority of them. I cut my fucking finger open on a no cutting sign to cut down fucking Jesus limbs. Why, when you're stuck, anything's an axe or a shovel.
That's true. There's no cutting like warning sign, and going over the ditch and like taking it down and using that as a shovel because we didn't have a shovel.
Well, I gotta say my story is not like me. No, it's not the dumbest thing in a sense, but it's just me being like super dumb. And it's when I took my SUV there and fucking went Okay, you guys knew where like I live. There's like massive potholes in this like certain section. It's on this dirt. It's by a gas station. It's like this dirt area by a gas station. And a lot of people just go in it anyways, but I fucking floated through it. And I smoked one, went up in the air, and when I went down, when I smacked against my car, but my hand hit the gear shift and put it in neutral. So I was pushing on the gas. I thought I fucked my whole transmission right there in that one go. So I was there, fucking flipping out, cursing, doing everything you would, and you just fucked up your car. I looks down next to my hand, and this fucking gear shift's just up neutral, so I puts it back in drive. I'm like, just drop. Me there, fucking trying to get the car to go, revving up the engine, like, what the fuck get you going, you son of a bitch.
Who's in the car with you then?
Actually one of our buddies. Curly.
Oh. She must have been laughing her ass off.
She thought I fucked it too. She didn't know what was on the go. And I just looked down and went, I'm some fucking idiot. Now, I guess to finish us off, what about the story about the old Ram Am?
Old Ram Am?
Yeah.
With putting everything in the engine?
Yeah, it's the experiment you guys did.
That one.
Call it experiment.
Everybody had an old 2002? 2005?
Somewhere around.
Grand Am. You bought it for a couple $100. You drove it for a year, ran it into the ground. She had her head gasket gone, exhaust gone, body shot, fucking.
Treated like shit.
She had no running lights, no headlights, no dash lights. She had nothing.
No radio.
No radio.
She just. It ran. It got him from point A to point B, and it should not have been on the road. You got a new vehicle.
Can we point out the fact that when we say no radio, we mean like the whole radio deck itself was taken out?
Like and he ended up putting Bluetooth speakers in the door panels.
Yeah.
Or putting in earbuds in and listening to music while he was driving.
So he got a new car. So he parked his old one. He was gonna get it hauled away for scrap. Anyways, that was right on. Out there now, fucking 2 or 3 weeks. We were up having a couple drinks up in his garage. And we just said, fuck it, let's see if it'll start. So we went out and first flick of the key, turned over, running pretty well perfectly the same way that it was when he parked it. Anyways.
The gasket being gone.
Well, yeah, same way as when he parked it. Anyways, just they were revving it up, taking around. So we said, fuck it. Let's put some rocks down in the oil. So we took some pebbles, sand, gravel, water.
Just pine cones on there too or something?
Yeah, we put pine cones in it. Everything. We put everything down there just to see if we can get whatever the fuck. This is just for shits, just to see what happened. We've seen it before online, but we want to try it ourselves.
Remember, I showed up at the end.
Yeah.
Didn't she still run?
Oh yeah, she still ran.
That's crazy.
Trying to push a car to its limits until it fucking just dies.
Yeah. I want to buy that off him and rent it up over one of the hills.
Why don't you just do it without buying it off him?
Because he wouldn't let me. You know I want some fucking money for it.
Is that the dump now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had no fucking brakes on it. You don't need brakes when you're going up a hill.
Especially at like 100, trying to fly the fucking thing.
Well, there's one hill, one fella ramped it doing 130.
Yeah.
He bent everything, fucking broke off all 4 struts. Bent his fucking chassis, tore out his K-frame. Pretty well cracked the car in half, from what I heard.
Okay. It's so fun until like it happens, and then you just stop where you're too.
Yeah.
Burn this stuff.
Anyways, like I say, we gotta call it a night here now. It's getting late for us. We've been talking for almost an hour.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's exactly an hour. We should have started at 10:05.
Oh, we tried to start at 10:05.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking couldn't stop laughing for a while as well.
That can be edited out, right?
He's not going to, dog.
Stay in there.
Stay in there.
But drop us a comment. Let us know what you think about our podcast. We're just trying to start something up here, and hopefully it takes off. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. Like, share with your friends. Hit the little notification bell, which it helps a lot, actually.
But it helps.
But it helps. You can subscribe. You don't use the little tune on your alternator bell,
but it helps.
So we try to record a podcast every Saturday.
Yep, that's our plan at least.
Yeah. And I don't know when I plan on uploading it.
Tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
I have an outro.
Record Saturday and upload Sundays for you. But if I can't get it up Sundays, because I work Sunday too, I'll try to get up Mondays. So every Sunday and Monday, you can expect a new podcast.
Yep.
This has been Saturday night with the boys.